Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. We're back on the test server today for the Siege of Tia event, and this is the first boss that you will be encountering if you've been following my guides to sort of help you understand and make sure that you are on the right track. And the most optimal way to do it is to follow the boss in a sequential manner. Now, Sokadens might be one of the easiest bosses out there. He has immunity to debuff, he has damage from time to time, and then he also does this portal thing where the more of this fanatics he absorbs, the more defense and magic resistance that he gets. But beyond that, there's nothing too special about him. You don't really have to worry much about what you need to do. All you gotta do is to make sure that you got as much single target damage as possible. Now, there's a lot of variations. Obviously, not everyone is going to have A5 Wukong or A5 Kigiri, but the point is that we're trying to do as much damage as we can with the comms that we have available. So it doesn't really matter how much damage you do, in the sense that whatever you do, it's going to work towards the purification score. But you do want to get that 3 million damage so that you maximize the supplies and the combat merit. Combat merit goes towards what you can redeem, so it's kind of important to do as much as you can. And then you have the expedition chest, which grants some rewards here. But yeah, the idea here is that I just want to run through all the bosses, show you what it looks like, what the mechanics are, and then hopefully when this event comes to the live server, people will be able to get a hang of it and clear it quickly. So this first one, after unlocking this boss, your allied heroes will all restore 10% max HP every 10 seconds after deployment. So given the difficulty level, I think that's an okay buff. And then you also get some rewards at the end here after you clear through it. And yeah, nothing much else to talk about. So the mechanics for this fight are that it's co-op. So you can start matching, and then it will go ahead and match you with random people. You can also manually invite your friends, your guildmates, or people that you have recently played with. But because I'm on test server, we don't really have anyone to play with. I'm just gonna use some of this memorials, which is like basically what people how do I put it? It's basically a copy of them. So it's like a friend assist, and once I start matching here, we'll immediately go into the fight and do this challenge with them. So yeah, you don't have to pair with friends, but obviously if you have friends to do it together, that'll be the best, because what happens is that you can maximize the damage that you're doing. So we'll start matching, and it enters immediately. And yeah, you can see it all loads up together. And then what we can do is basically just put in all these units and start doing the damage. So do Wukong, Kigiri. Oops. Really laggy, I'll say. Honestly, it might be better to just, put down all your units with the auto fight here. But yeah, let's activate the ultimates here. I don't know why my Wukong is not proccing automatically. I can see the damage charts going crazy there. Oops, I was a bit late on the ultimate there. Kigiri didn't proc by it. As long as you can see these guys not breaking through, you're fine. So Wukong is quite decent here because you wind up being able to, spawn clones to help defend against those guys. They don't hit too hard, so yeah, nothing to be too concerned of in terms of, having like enough HP and all that. There you go. And a problem with this team that we have here is that we don't have inspiration. And we also have, yeah, not much damage from the other units there. yeah, it's pretty much rinse and repeat from here on. Might say that Kigiri might not be the best unit here, just from not being able to parry. Maybe Astro and Swords would be nicer, but yeah. Kind of handicap with this team where, you know, we have someone not using single target damage dealers. But they are able to help in terms of, you know, just cleansing the side lanes. I can see the boss does not too much damage here. Like, we can all survive pretty comfortably. There you go. Yeah, we don't manage to get the 3 million score, but I think it's fine. Yeah, so 1.85, this is the purification score. So this is how much is being added to the purification percentage. And you can see damage-wise, we're doing the most here. I do think that Kigiri might not be the best option here. Maybe we swap it for Inspiration unit, it might be even better. Because you can see damage-wise, we're not hitting 1 million yet. Ideally, you want 1 million on every single unit. So yeah, that is that. And maybe we can try to fit in another unit here to do the damage instead. But you can see the purification score really doesn't go up by much with just one single attempt here. So you definitely need a lot more units coming in together to, you know, clear that out quickly. So maybe let me add in... I'm not sure if Moradin is the best. Yeah, I need to make sure that I have the unit here to be able to do anything. I think Moradin might be decent, so let's give it a go. Go. And we'll just invite the Memoria Assist again. And this time around, let's do auto placements, because I don't think it really matters. And yeah, this time around, we have all Kigiri Wukongs. So I think we should be in a better state here. I'm not sure we're doing more damage this time, but let's see. It definitely helps if your other allies have like rich regen units, because they'll all come towards and helping, you know, get more ultimates out here. See that the boss is actually immune to debuff, so having like a corridor or whatnot might not be the best in terms of, you know, extra damage. Just raw damage output here is good enough, and also coupled with the fact that you should have many of the power-ups from the various factions, which in our case we haven't actually unlocked yet, because not many people are playing this mode on test server, but yeah, you guys get the point. Damage as we can here, proccing every ultimate that we can. Yeah, I don't think Kigiri is the best unit for like a memorabilia axis here. Go. Wukong is definitely up top. I think the Nurture Kigiri Talin team is just lacking a bit behind here. Yeah, we might wind up doing lesser damage than before, but let's see if our own team does more damage. Because that's the most important thing, right? If we can hit that 1 million, then that'll be more than sufficient. When you're on live server, you're probably gonna match up with actual proper teammates, which will definitely help in, you know, boosting the score. Go. So yeah, 1.8 million, same as what we had earlier. But I'm curious about the individual score. Yeah, our score did actually go up on him instead of having Kigiri. Yeah. So that's gonna be it for the video. Pretty straightforward one. I'm not saying that this is the best comp, but I just wanted to give it a go to see what damage looks like, and you know what obviously you should or should not do. Now, this is gonna be a server-wide effort. It's not just gonna be one or two people doing it. Everyone is gonna have to put in their effort, and there's unlimited retries on this as long as you have the energy. So it's not that bad in that sense. Even if you've got a bad comp, you can just go in and redo it at a later stage, and you should still be able to, you know, play out the boss in time when everyone does it together. So yeah, that's gonna be for the video for the Hellfire Throne. Maybe I can just show you guys the gear quickly. It's honestly just standard DPS gear. Nothing too crazy. Hell's Lament on Raiga is probably not the best option. And then we have Wukong in Soba Arcana with his exclusive. And then Ryzen in Blight's Collar Claw with Soba Arcana. Moradin and Cataclysm, as well as Nightfall Artifact. And then we also have Earlis in just standard healing gear. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.